Hey y'all out there, it's Uncle Bubba again. Well, I see Mr. Biden has found himself a VP. Well, I don't think he found him. I think it was appointed. Because if he had any brain cells left in his damn head, he wouldn't have appointed somebody on the last presidential election that called him out for being a racist. And her being a person of color, no matter where she came from, no matter what lie she told or whatever, you can look on other channels and that for that. I mean, holy crap, there's a bunch of it out there. She's just about as dishonest as all the rest of them. But Joe's a racist and a pedophile. Joe's a girl sniffer. He likes the youngins. I mean, good Lord. Maybe, hell, I don't know what his cutoff date is. Maybe about 15. Hell, I don't know. I've seen him with a bunch of young girls and that with poses and that. And oh hell, he's sniffy and handsy happy. I don't know who in the hell would ever vote for a guy like that. But anyway, he's a racist too in that. Look at all the stuff he did back in the 70s and everything else like that. Look at all the stuff he said lately. By no means am I a Democrat or anything else like that, but just because I'm not a Democrat doesn't mean I'm a racist. I'm not a racist. I love everybody. And I hate everybody equally. Doesn't matter. Don't care if you're white, black, yeller, Asian, Middle Eastern, Indian, Mongolian, Russian, Czechoslovakian, English. Them fuckers are weird, but still, I don't hate any of y'all. Unless y'all are an asshole. Then I hate you. If you're an asshole for no goddamn good reason, just to piss other people off and think you're better than everybody else, yeah, then I don't like it very much. Hell, I might even grow to hate you if you don't change your ways. But as far as any normal person, hell, I love all y'all. Hell, I got friends of every different race, denominations, countries of origin. Hell, we all get along. We all have our differences. That's to be expected. That's what it's called to be a human. Not everybody's going to think the same way you do. But let's get back to old Sleepy Joe, old Touchy Joe, old Uncle Touchy, and Uncle Sniffy. What's going to happen is, since he's got Kamala Harris as his vice president running mate, the Democratic Party is going to be done with him in a heartbeat if he ever gets elected. They are going to invoke the 25th Amendment, declare his ass incompetent, and then we got Kamala Harris. A woman that's probably in a couple of news articles that I've read, slept her way to the top and perjured herself by declaring her ethnic, well, her race, ethnic, I can't even say that word, but her race as something else when it isn't. So, there's a lot of lying going on. A lot of lying and everything. Now, don't get me wrong. Trump's done a lot of good shit for this country. Pardon me for a minute. But anyway, I don't necessarily agree with every damn thing he says, but he's a man that takes action. He's not a politician. He don't want to dick around. He don't want to dick around for fucking ever about anything. I do firmly believe that he's a patriot and he's concerned about all the citizens of the United States. And he wants to do what he can in his current position. He's not the most articulate motherfucker. Tends to repeat himself a lot. Did that on The Apprentice and everything else, you know. Hang on, man. Some bitch. God damn, there I go. I got it. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like some of the things he's done in his past or anything else like that. But I do, however misplaced he is, I believe his intentions for this country are true. No matter what anybody says. He has the people of this country on his mind. However, the Democratic Party and their nominees, well, they want total control. Communism, basically. They want you eat, sleeping, shitting, going to work, doing whatever you do and that with their say-so. There's so much corruption and everything else in that, man. If you're picking a side, you are stupid. I'm not picking any side. I'm just like trying to choose the lesser of two evils. But I do know the Democratic Party was founded on slavery and racism. And the Republican Party was formed to defeat that purpose. Hence the Civil War. So, all y'all Democrats out there, y'all root for slavery. And there is modern day slavery. Hell, it's going on in this country right now. Right now. You out there believing everything that these politicians are telling you on the Democratic side, and some of them on the Republican side, but most of them are fighting against it. Just you don't hear about that on the news media. Why? Because the news media is a propaganda machine. paid for by the Democratic Party, big tech corporations, and select few wealthy individuals. Not naming names, but Soros, the son of a bitch, was a fucking Nazi sympathizer. He got rich off of killing Jews. The Nazis paid him. That's where all that money came from. Billions and billions of dollars and that he got off of dead Jews during the Holocaust. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but he was. And the motherfuckers, I don't care if he was a sympathizer. Hell, he might have been full-blown goddamn Nazi. But that's the Nazi party. Hey, white power, white supremacy. That's what you're looking at right now. Because that's who's funding the Democratic Party. That's who's dumping millions of dollars into the Democratic Party. Dumping millions of dollars in that to fund Antifa. That's where you're going. Now, if you believe all that shit that they're spouting and that, you need to like crack open a book and look at some history and do some research. Find out where all that shit's coming from, because hell, I did. I found out where it's coming from. George Soros is a fucking Nazi. And y'all have the audacity to call all of us Nazis. Just because we disagree with what you're saying. When you're out there protesting and doing all this shit and getting paid by a full-blown Nazi. Yeah. Keep soaking it up, sheeple. But anyway, let's get back to Uncle Tattoo Joe. Sorry I got off tangent here. I've had a couple of drinks today. Yep, pretty much in that. Yep, you're looking at Kamala Harris as president. And she's just about as fake as anybody can be. Lied and slept her way to the top. Do some research. She was appointed by some people up in California and everything that she was dating. She got a leg up there, and pretty much probably over their shoulder too. Just speculating. But hell, that's the way it goes. And then, you know, she's right up there with AOC, who's a delusional psychopath. I mean, look at her eyeballs. She's like freaking Charles Manson and that. She's crazy. She's hell on earth in that. New York ever elected a fucking bartender that never had an ounce of political experience, law experience, studied the Constitution. Hell, I don't even think she got a freaking goddamn college degree on any goddamn thing. Except maybe bartending. But she's just a loony son of a bitch. We're all going to hell. But I'll tell you what, I'm going down fighting. Y'all just keep believing the bullshit. Start doing your own research. Start looking into people that you're going to vote for. Just not believing every word that comes out their mouth. Because if you do, you're a fucking idiot. I don't believe everything word that comes out of Trump's mouth. But I respect the man. He's done more in 3 years than Obama has done in 8 years. He's done more than the Bushes did. He did more than Clinton did. He's done more for this damn country, or anything else that anybody's did since the Reagan administration. And that's a fucking fact. So I don't know what to tell you. You might not like the guy, but he gets results. And he cares about all of us. Hell, if I met him and that, yeah, I'd probably meet him. Sure, shake his hand, speak a few words. Would I invite him over for a barbecue? Probably not. But he gets results. He's a no bullshit kind of guy. That's what I like. He's a businessman. And this country is a business. And we are all a part of that business. The more the chief executives, i.e. the Congress, House of Representatives, the presidency, and all them sons of bitches and that take care of us, the better the results are for the entire business, which is the United States of America. The more we get to work, the more productive we are, the more things we do, and we can move forward. I mean, there's no roadblocks in it other than the ones y'all are putting up. But all the damn Democrats want to do is total control of this country. They want total control of it. Why? Because it fills their pocketbooks. There ain't no other reason beside it. It fills their pocketbooks. Need to go back to the old days where senators were elected, paid a stipend for every time they were in there doing their job. But then they had a job. They had a life outside of that. They would meet once, 2, 3 times a month, whatever. But they were paid a per diem. They were paid a stipend while they were away from their real job. They were working people. Long damn time ago. So they knew what the hell was going on. They weren't these ones that spend 40 goddamn years soaking up all the damn money, ruining this damn country just so, they can feel rich. Bernie Sanders and that. Hell, that motherfucker ain't never had a job, living in his parents' damn basement, basically communist and that. But shit, some bitch happens to have an Audi R8. That's a fucking almost $200,000 car. But he claims that we need to have wealth distributed. We need to have all that stuff. There should be no wealthy class or anything. How many of y'all out there have an Audi R8? I sure as hell don't. Sounds like he sucked up all the fucking money for himself. Hell, he's got 2 houses. Hell, I got a trailer house. I can barely afford to keep this motherfucker going. But that somebody got 2 houses. Two houses that we know about. Hell, he probably got a yacht. Some bitch flies on jets, complaining about the environment and all this Greenpeace shit and everything else like that. Hell, he was on board with fucking AOC's Green New Deal and bullshit and everything like that. Yeah, okay, sure. He's just blowing smoke. It's whatever fucking fills his pocketbook. He don't give a shit. As long as you keep filling his pocketbook. And that's pretty much the same thing with all the damn politicians down there. They're just soaking up your damn money. They voting themselves a raise. Fuck, I wish I could vote myself a raise. Hell, I vote myself a raise twice a year. Them son of bitches, I don't know how often they vote themselves a raise, but it sure seems like they're living the goddamn good life, ain't it? It's totally oblivious to everything going on out here. But they still tell you how you ought to live, right? Well, I'm just rambling. I'm kind of been drinking tonight, so. But do your research before you vote. You're gonna have to pick the lesser of two evils. But it's about goddamn time that somebody did shit for us and not shit for them. Peace. Love y'all.